Well, Al Pacino was just here. Let's just...
That was incredible.
Yeah.
He's my favorite actor.
Oh, he's an actor.
Oh, my God.
You're like, who is this man? No,
guy?
he is my favorite actor of all time. And I was just so electrified that he came in, and he was so fantastic. It was so much fun. And I remembered just before the interview, we had this big talk, because I think people were a little on edge today.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big day.
It's a big day.
You don't know what you're getting. Aaron
Blair wore a blazer.
Whoa.
And look at him.
Thank you.
Which is, and to be fair, I read his book and loved it. I was rewatching movies. I was thinking a lot about Mr. Pacino, Al. I was really preparing for this. And, yeah, it's called preparing, Sona.
I was going to say, I am preparing.
You familiar?
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't just walk in here and just wing it? Okay.
It depends.
I'm Conan. I like to be prepared.
It depends, who it is. When it's the cast of Selling the OC, maybe I wing it. But
can't wait for that.
Shocked you know that.
Oh my God, you have no idea what I know. But when it's Al Pacino, I don't need to prepare, because I feel like I know his career cold, but I really wanted to read the book and think about it. And everybody was in a slightly different mode today. I could tell.
There's also 40 more people than is ever here, too.
Yeah. It was really something. Suddenly people are here who've never here before. Like, I'm here to fix the cigarette machine.
Yeah.
We don't have a cigarette machine.
And that was De Niro.
Yeah, it was De Niro. And so but then we get in here and we start talking about, like, well, let's not make him wear a headset like we always do with people. But then we get into this classic conversation that we've had many times with Eduardo, because these are directional mics. Eduardo, I give it up for you. You're a brilliant guy. You built this place.
Thank you.
You did a wonderful job. Sometimes you're a little, and for a reason, these are directional mics.
Correct.
But you want everyone's lips to be on mic.
Yes.
No, he just wants people to be on
mic.
Yeah, he just
right.
wants
It's a
people
podcast.
to
That's
talk
right. Yeah,
into
no,
I understand,
microphone.
but
thank you, guys.
when the police are trying to bug an apartment, they put a little bug, up in the lamp, and then they hear them saying, yeah, we'll kill him, yeah, and then they arrest them.
That's why
it's very
never
hard.
admissible in court, because it's like...
Well, they put plenty of mobsters away using the same technology. Anyway, we have these microphones that you really need to be close to them, and the fear is that maybe, any of these actors that we have on, or anybody, might just be talking and they may lean back, they may drift from the mic.
Billie Eilish.
It's Billie Eilish.
It's happened plenty of times.
So you were saying that if they wear the headsets, they know when they're wandering away from the mic. But I didn't want that. So I was trying to think of a way that we cannot wear headsets, because I don't want to talk to Al Pacino while he's wearing what, like, a submarine sonar guy would have in a World War II movie. Yeah. I want to talk to Al Pacino. And so I was hoping, let's not do that. Let's just not do that. And then I came up with an idea for a fix.
Which we thought was a real idea when you
and
were
I
first
told
said
these
it.
guys,
You set this up
I set it up so well.
soberly.
I said, guys, I have a way to fix this. It's a technological fix. And you guys were actually looking at me like, well, he probably does have something.
I knew you were...
You probably knew.
I knew you were not serious.
Okay, but I think Eduardo?
I was intrigued.
Blay?
Yeah.
1,000%.
You thought, and what about you?
I just wasn't listening.
Okay. Anyway, I said, no, I'm really serious, guys. This is what we should do. We should get a little, just like a little clip, and it's tied to a nylon cord, and we clip it to them, and it's really secure. And you guys were still looking at me like, where's he going with this? And then the clip attaches to, like, a little wheel right here, and then it runs underneath the table, and Eduardo has it, and if someone starts to drift off mic, he can pull on it, and they're like, anyway, I just think to... And suddenly...
We should do that with him.
So Al Pacino would be like, and then I was saying, I was talking to, when we shot The Godfather Part 2, I go, and then Eduardo would slowly let it out. Anyway, I said to Coppola, I hope it works, because I'm a little worried. Now, the funny thing you got to remember about Diane Keaton is, and then Eduardo lets it out just a little bit. another tug to remind him who's boss.
I love the idea.
So I think we do this idea.
Can you do that, but it actually pulls him away from the mic?
It's even better.
You know what? I'll have so great. You'll all have wires.
Yes.
So I'll start. So I have no wires, but I'll be like, yeah. And another thing, Sona. Or, oh well, Gourley, I think.
I love it.
I'm just kidding. You guys are just yanking me around.
Oh my God.
And all the people hear is wing, Hawaii, zing.
Can we just talk about how personable he was too, and how he would talk? And you know, listeners don't know this, but there are two types of guests on this show: those that just kind of come in and they're tunnel vision, they look at you, and then those that are like really talk to everyone in the room. And he was one of those people that would just make eye contact with people.
I don't know if you could tell, but I started to build a brick wall so that he couldn't see you guys.
Yeah.
I have, because I keep bricks here.
Yes, I know that.
And I have a lathe, and I was just quickly as no, he was.
Yeah.
I think it honestly comes from the fact that when you read his book, yes, he's an iconic film star, but in his heart, he's a guy who wants to go to the theater and work with everybody and figure it out. And you can tell that's what he loves, is he loves this kind of communal. And I think that's his instinct is he's not here just to talk to me. He's here to have an experience with us.
Well, you know how you can tell he's a man of the people? When his phone rang in that interview, I looked over and his phone case is all Shrek heads. It's just printed multiple sized Shrek heads all over his phone
he's a dad with some kids.
I love it.
You know, and he's got
new
Shrek
dad.
heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, and then his phone went off.
Yeah.
Midway through the interview. That's happened before, maybe?
I don't know if it, but when it rang,
twice.
my heart dropped because I was like, please don't let it be my phone.
It's usually Sona when it's happened.
What the fuck?
No. To be fair, it was Al Pacino's phone, but it was Sona calling.
Yeah. Asking, who are you?
Can you just tell me who you are real quick? So what did you act in?
Which reality show were you in?
Keep at it, buddy. I'm sure you'll make it.
I definitely had a minor panic attack when a phone went off because that's always something I'm constantly worried about or whatever. And then as soon as it was his phone, relief.
Yes,
yeah, relief.
I'm the same. I love when it goes off and it's your phone.
Yeah.
That's hardly ever happened.
That's you, and then
you know
get mad.
My
and then
phone
you
is always
realize
on, but no one ever calls me.
You also had these glasses on the table, just like Mo Green in The Godfather, and I kept expecting you to put them back on. And
those movies are so seared into my brain, and not just those. So many of his movies, and you know,
I'm serious. I know who he is.
No,
you guys are making big. Yeah. Okay.
We know.
Matt looked at me like, Sona, do you know what The Godfather is?
No, it was your. It wasn't me being condescending.
I can't hear me. I don't have headphones on.
There you go.
But I will say he's multi-generational. Like, it doesn't. Because Eduardo, you were saying for you it's Scarface.
Scarface for me.
Yeah,
I mean,
and you know, I remembered when I was in college. Yeah, The Godfather 1 and 2 was a big thing, but Scarface was huge.
Oh,
some of my best friendships were formed over that movie. So,
really?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I thought you said some of your best friends were dealing cocaine in Miami and shooting each other with machine guns.
He did not say that.
Yeah. And then it just keeps going because I was talking to a friend of mine who's like a workout fanatic, and he'd be in his 30s, and he was just saying, like, I said that I was going to be talking to Al Pacino, and he said that speech he gives in Any Given Sunday. And I thought, oh my God, it just goes and goes and goes. It's incredible.
And then into the current day with The Irishman and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep. And he's the voice of the new Shrek.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Donkey, what are you fucking doing? Hey, Donkey, why don't you go out in the rowboat and say a Hail Mary? I killed the fucking donkey! I've lost my soul! That's a Shrek turn I haven't seen.
Oh, my God.
All right, well, that was really, wow, that was fun. That's a high.
It is pretty
That was nice to
surreal.
experience that.
I hesitate to do this, but I have to thank you for bringing these kind of crazy experiences into my life.
Oh
I mean,
my
it's
God,
amazing to be able to sit by and watch this happen.
Well, I think he was here to see all of us.
That's
probably
absolutely not true.
I
Doesn't
know,
know
we were waiting for I was waiting for you
I was
to
going to
finish.
slam you at the end, but he didn't get. He didn't give me a chance.
Oh yeah,
that's bullshit.
He was
Yeah.
serious.
Well, I think I wanted to cut it off before.
No, it almost makes me.
He outside was saying like, I don't want anyone else in the room, and I said, it's kind of how we do it. And he went, well, I don't like Gourley. I've heard his other podcasts. He does something with about Bonanza, and I was like, no.
I love.
It's too niche. It's too niche what he does. Who wants to listen to him and Andy Daly? Just prattle on. And I said, Al, just come on in. And Sona, what's that all about? I mean, did she land her ass in butter or what? She's a bad assistant and now she gets a job for life? And I said, Al, just come on in. Then why is Blay wearing a blazer? That's not who Blay is.
Everyone turns into Nixon, too. That's amazing.
And I'll tell you something else. Let's get Haldeman and Ehrlichman, and let's start a mob, and we'll take over the 5 families. Everything is Nixon!